goals for the upcoming month. I'm definitely making a big goal. Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my June monthly reset video. It is finally June. I think June is probably one of my favorite months out of the year just because it really signifies the start of summer for me. If you guys have not heard me say it before, I'm a huge summer girly. I usually struggle with like winter blues, winter depression, just because I don't like the cold weather. So now that it's like really hot, I finally feel like myself again, to be honest. So this video is going to be a little bit of a mashup. We're going to do some sit down chatting just about goals and reflecting on the past month, and then also I'm going to bring you guys around my house while I get this place reset because it is pretty messy, to be honest. I got back from a trip a few days ago and you can kind of see right there I still have not unpacked my suitcase. I need to do laundry, I need to get food in my fridge is empty, so it's just gonna be a little bit of everything in this video. My jewelry shop is also preparing for our biggest launch yet, which is tomorrow. So I have a couple things that I have to still do today for that, so I'm just going to also include that in this video. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm thinking we should just go ahead and start by getting the place cleaned up, and that way I can think more clear, and then we will sit down and have a little chat. Alright, cleaning is done. It feels so incredibly good to have a nice clean home, and I feel like I can now like focus and talk to you guys without being distracted. So let's sit down and talk a little bit about my goals for the upcoming month. Honestly, most of these goals have just kind of rolled over from the past months because I feel like I'm constantly trying to work on these specific things, but I would love to hear what are you guys' goals for the upcoming months. I'm always eager to learn more about you guys. So let's start off with work. The first is I need to get better daily structure in my life because my life just feels like it's all over the place. I feel like the only constant things are the times that I go outside to walk my dog. Besides that, everything else in my life just feels so random and up in the air. So I feel like one day I will just like put off all my work, and then the next day I'll be cramming to get it all done, and that is not a good way for me to be living my life. I've always been like that, honestly. Like even in college and high school, I was always a crammer, and I just need to get better about pacing myself and structuring my day better. So if you guys have any tips on how to do that, I'm thinking about starting to use some kind of online program because, you know, even if I write it down in a notebook, it's not working. Like I'm trying to structure my day, it's just not working. And I also think part of my problem is the fact that I'm in a small studio. I live in like a one-room studio, and sometimes it can be hard to have a productive day in here because it's so easy for me to jump from my desk to my bed and not have any kind of division in my life. So daily structure when it comes to work is something I'm definitely making a big goal to work on this next month. The next work-related goal is to get back on Instagram and just work harder on my content on that end of the spectrum. So I've talked to you guys, I think I mentioned this in 2 videos ago, but I basically quit posting on Instagram for months and months and months because it just got so overwhelming and overstimulating. Like I felt like every time I logged on there was a new trend that I felt like I should be following, or a new audio I had to use, you guys know what I mean. And I just got to the point that I like shut it all out and I stopped even worrying about it. But now I am starting to feel more inspired. I think taking some time away actually really did help me, and I'm gonna make it a goal to post maybe, I'm gonna start small, maybe like 1 reel, 2 reels a week, and then try and work my way up. I'm not gonna lie, it's like scary getting back into it, which is weird because I've been doing social media for such a long time, but that is a huge goal of mine, is to get back into the swing of Instagram and also maybe even TikTok. I'm not sure. TikTok, it feels like a whole other world to me. And with that goal, I just want to make sure that I am doing content that I like. I don't want to follow trends just because I'm reaching for some extra 1,000 views. I want to make content that actually feels good to me and that I enjoy making, because I know that is the most sustainable thing to do in the long run. The next goal is to keep up with my Sunday upload, which is ironic because this week I'm going to be posting on Monday just because of Memorial Day weekend and everything. But I have been doing a pretty good job at doing a Sunday upload, and it feels really good for me to have that as like my goal at the end of every week. And I like the fact that you guys know to expect an upload on Sunday, and I know it's good for the algorithm because let's be real, the YouTube algorithm hates my channel. It has for the past few years, and I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna keep pushing forward, but definitely I want to keep up with my Sunday upload, and then obviously like maybe do a bonus video here and there. And then the final work goal is to continue to put time into my small business. I feel like in the spring I got into kind of a weird little funk because it was just so cold here, and I run a beach themed jewelry business, so how can I keep posting when it's cold outside? But now that it's warm, I'm just feeling really inspired. But I want to keep up with just posting every single day, and then maybe also work on hiring a couple of ambassadors, or maybe onboarding like another UGC creator for it. So we will see what ends up happening with that. I'm really excited to see how June goes for my small business, because I would say like June, July, and August are like the peak months for wearing my style jewelry. Moving on to my personal goals. The first is to save, and I'm very proud of myself. Like, I have really been saving money this year. I know you guys see me travel a lot. A lot of my travel is for work. As far as spending money on actual like things like clothes and makeup and stuff, I've really been pinching pennies. I haven't really been ordering takeout, and it feels so incredibly good to see the results of that. I was so proud of myself. The other day I went to H&M and I was about to buy a white shirt, and then I was like, girl, you have like 5 of these already. Put it back. I put it back and I left, and I didn't spend the money. The next personal goal I have is to take more beach days over the next few months. I know this sounds like such a first world problem, because it honestly is, but I live right on the beach, and guys, last summer I literally went and had maybe 2 or 3 beach days with friends. Like, I don't know why, I just didn't feel like going out that much last summer, but I just had one the other day with my friend, and it was so much fun, just like laying on the beach, talking all day, dipping our toes in the ocean. It was just so good for the endorphins. All right, and then finally, probably the biggest personal goal I have for myself for this upcoming month is to get back in the swing of going out by myself. I feel like I used to always go to cafes alone and try new restaurants by myself, and these days I just don't do that. I think part of it is because I am trying to save money, but also I've just become such a homebody. Have any of you guys experienced that? Like, the older you get, the more of a homebody you want to be. But today in specific, it's actually raining, so I have not been able to walk Cleo for a super long time today. So I think we're going to go to a pet cafe. I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to do a little bit of weekly planning. I'm going to plan for this upcoming week, and that way Cleo can run around. It'll be good for both of us. So I'm going to go ahead and get packed up, and I will see you guys a little bit later on at the cafe. it is the next day now, and I'm continuing on this reset video now. I ended up getting really caught up with work last night with my launch and everything, so I decided just to put the camera away and continue this video now. So first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the support on the summer launch. It's gone really well so far, and I'm just always so grateful for you guys and anybody who shops my website or even just like liking my Instagram photos and leaving a comment. It means so much to me. But for the last segment of this reset video, I wanted to talk about my summer fashion goals, because I know I never talk about fashion on my channel, but the past few years I feel like I've really found myself when it comes to fashion. And now that the seasons are changing, obviously like pretty much my whole wardrobe is changing. For the past few years, I feel like every season I have always tried to fit the mold of what other people wear. So I've tried to, you know, wear trench coats or really nice like business classy looking clothes. You guys know, like there's always like those trending pieces. And I think the older I get, I'm just realizing that I am not cut out for the fashionista lifestyle as far as like dressing up goes. I still love fashion, I love looking cute, but I feel like I'm really starting to realize that I have a very simple set of clothes that I get so much joy from wearing. And as the months go on, I'm buying less and less clothes because I think I've just really found my style. So I just wanted to share what I'm going to be wearing this month. If you guys are looking for some very simple like capsule style clothes, then hopefully this can help you. Starting off is linen shirts. I have so many linen shirts, and I just think they are so comfortable. They cover your shoulders, which is nice because that way your arms aren't completely exposed to the sun. They're super easy for mixing and matching, and they're just so lightweight. Like this material right here, I am a sucker for any clothes that are like this, whether it is a shirt or pants. I just love this material. The next piece of clothing that I know I'm gonna be a sucker for this summer are sweat shorts or like cotton gym shorts, if that makes sense. I always buy mine at H&M if you're looking for a place to get them. H&M always has like so many sizes and colors and styles of them, but I love cotton shorts because you can literally wear them with almost everything. And I also like how they just kind of like peek out under a big t-shirt, and that leads me to my next piece of clothing is big graphic tees. I have a couple in my closet that you guys have probably seen me wear, and you can just really never go wrong with a big graphic tee. Throw some jewelry and earrings on top and it's kind of a vibe. I feel much more myself and comfortable when I wear a big t-shirt, and for the longest time I tried to deny that. I tried to wear the frilly cute girly styles, which are still very cute, but I just personally don't feel like myself in those. Last style that I will 100% keep wearing this summer are my rainbows. I got a pair of rainbows again like last year. I wore them all throughout my childhood, and then I kind of stopped for a while, and then last summer I got a new pair and I just have been wearing them nonstop. It's the best $50 I think I've ever spent, and they last a really long time. So my rainbows, they go with everything. I know some people have opinions about flip-flops, and if I'm not wearing my rainbows, I love a good pair of rattan sandals. Those are nice for dressing up. That is pretty much going to wrap it up for this reset video. I'm not gonna lie guys, I wasn't exactly sure like what to film for this vlog, and I kind of spent a few minutes crying about it earlier. I don't know if you can tell, I don't think my eyes are puffy anymore, but I love filming and talking to you guys, but sometimes I just feel like I don't have many ideas. I think that's normal considering I've been doing this thing for 12 years on here, but I would love to hear like, what do you want to see in these reset videos? What other style of vlogs do you want to see on my channel? I love doing, you know, these everyday vlogs in my house, but it's always nice to get out of my house. So let me know what you want to see on my channel this summer. I would really appreciate it, because I don't enjoy crying over that kind of stuff. I feel like I've been so anxious just because I always want to make sure I'm putting up the right content for you, and I never really know if I'm doing the right thing or not. Needless to say, I love you guys so much, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what I film. I'm just happy that I get to sit down and talk to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're still watching, leave this emoji because I need some shakas from you guys. That's about it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.